Welcome to Friday Night at the Black Dog, the special holiday edition.
Well, last week was a special holiday edition.
Part 2.
This is the end of creation, as 2021 passes into the void.
Also, I would like to hold a moment of silence for Betty White.
She knew it was coming.
Okay, that's enough. We're going to continue with our Hunters Hunted extravaganza.
I like how you make a special point of, saying this, even though it's literally directly to your right. Anybody watching this. Mm-hmm. Now that you've noticed it. So anyway.
Right.
Pretty sure that's the wrong way.
Am I right or you're right?
I just put the damn thing up on the, it's... Tay-Tay's, calling into question, so I no longer care anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, we're continuing with the wild and wacky adventures of
Kimiko and her traveling butler.
The fact that Derek's black makes that super extra racist, even if Kimiko is Asian.
Okay, combat butler?
Okay, then it just turned to anime-tastic.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we could go with combat butler. I mean,
or what? The Humble Boys? Because he's certainly not proud.
Oh. So anyway,
yes. Last time was the.
Last time was totally not a thinly reskinned supernatural adventure.
Just outside box.
Yeah. Which you recovered a item of
A Winchester
dangerous
from the Winchester Mansion that was stolen by...
I believe it was the Nothing House. Yanada.
Yeah, something.
Yanada Via.
Yanada Via.
Yeah. Sat there by your
By our patron, Herr Doktor Geist.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Geist.
Herr Doktor.
And how did that close out?
He took us to his Bond villain mansion.
You're right, on the island in Lake Superior.
Yeah. He took us to his Bond villain mansion and showed us around just enough to prove that, he was a Bond villain.
Obviously. Did I mention the children?
Yes, I believe so.
You mean his 27 grad students that step and fetch it for him?
No.
No, then you didn't bring up any children. No, literally, it was just, this is a manservant, this is a manservant, this is a grad student that's getting credit for being a manservant. Much like us.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you didn't bring up any children.
Okay.
All we know about is the murderings.
And the killings?
And the disappearances.
And the burnings?
And the burnings. And the kidnappings. And the killings.
Right. Okay.
So. 1 point automatic.
Okay.
Oh,
1 point
yeah.
automatic.
So is this where I beg for extra experience points? Because, we're, this is probably just a short run game. This where I make that, beg and plead, since the...
You always beg for extra experience points. I never want to be generous myself, but I am such a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
the first few times, you weren't paying attention. You didn't realize it was Bohemian Rhapsody. But after that, you got really froggy. It got really problematic when I got to, the actual operatic parts. Mm-hmm. So anyway.
He is no Freddie Mercury.
Nobody is.
Man's voice cheats.
Well, yeah, it's Freddie Mercury. He was a class beyond. So anyway, I made my, token effort begging for extra experience points. 1 point automatic.
1 point automatic. I forget how these ones roll out. Is it?
Does it honestly matter? I mean, we did everything that we were supposed to do.
I'll give you 7 each.
Okay.
The definition of Kevin not caring is prime number experience points.
Well, we are playing the Hunter's Hunt game.
No, but I mean, that's literally, at that point, I don't know, 7. How much could an attribute cost?
How much are clothes?
Yeah.
Come back.
How much did a banana actually cost anyway?
Michael,
Come back.
it's $10. How much could it actually cost? All right. Remember which file that was on. I don't even know what I can improve at that point. I know what I can't improve.
You're Noomina.
Yep.
I don't even got one.
I know. Because you're a skill monkey. Come on.
Yep. Not even.
Which, again, being that your character's black, that sounds super racist.
Wow. I wasn't even...
No. That's my problem, is I'm like...
I wasn't even going there, but...
Neither was I, but,
But you did.
Then you said it, and now I went, now I can't unthink that. Thank you.
Yeah, do what I can.
No, that's not it either.
What are you looking for? The XP table?
Yeah.
Should be somewhere in the page 30. Yeah, no, that's freebie points. I don't know. I was assuming it was going to be on page 35, and it wasn't. Oh, here, wait. Yeah, nice. For more information on spending experience points, bring out your V20 book. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Which means I'm going to bring out my V20 book. And by that, I mean, look at it right here.
PDF. Rules check.
Rules check.
Rule check.
Rule check. So, since we didn't do a recap, yeah, we got the gun, the Hellraiser gun, and it did Hellraiser gun things like, kill the very idea of a thing.
We also got moons for abyssal steel knives that you decided to make into something.
Yeah, I made it look like a knife that my character would carry. I didn't think that was out of line. Yeah. Kimiko's not going to be walking around with an antler-handled, gutting knife from Jethro's Feed and Seed. Tay laughs because he knows the stock at Jethro's Feed and Seed.
Nope.
What page did they want us to go to? 122 and 124. Ooh, 52 is not anywhere near that. There we are. All right. 123. What? No. Don't be a bad book. No. Jump back to 52. Thanks for that. Oh, okay. Left hand and right hand. So anyway, why don't you go ahead and narrate us the beginning of this while I continue to dig around to find... Actually...
Book?
I'll I'll do the smart thing.
Just get the werewolf book.
For when vampire fails you.
Okay, so you
Let me guess. We are summoned again to Herr Doktor Geist's Sanctum Sanctorum to be told of the mysterious tip he got. Yeah.
Oh no, he wants you to go attend a
Funeral.
what he calls a
Oh,
neo-tribal.
If we have to kill werewolves in this, I'm taking the gun back.
No, it's a neo-tribal anthropological ceremony. Down near a small town called New Era.
of course.
It's apparently called the Electric Forest. The look of disgust I am receiving.
Twice. So anyway, we're going to go look into neo-tribal stuff. These are the points when I feel like this may indeed be his personal spank bank when he sends the Japanese goth chick to a burner festival. Oh, here you go. 1 point automatic, learning curve, role playing, heroism. Oh, they're even meaner about it in V20. 4 points. 4 points.
Really?
Yeah, they're being rough on this.
I mean, you have plenty of time. You're immortal on that one.
I guess. Well, they give you, if it's the end of story, you get 3 extra chances.
Ugh.
And they're super weak. You wanna do some guessing on this one? End of story, mind you.
Yeah.
So you've got your end of session, or I'm sorry, end of chapter, because we're storytelling, and every story is anyway. So you've got your end of chapter, which is your 1 point automatic, 1 point learning curve, 1 point role playing, 1 point heroism.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little easier, I grant, but you only get up to 4. So what do you want to guess for the end of story? Honestly, I should have said called them arcs and ran with that. But still.
I'm gonna guess something about humanity.
No. No.
Did you murder the prince?
Nice. No, that's only if that's a goal of yours.
Oh.
So, 1 point success, 1 point danger.
Oh, wow.
1 point wisdom. No, the wisdom thing I kind of get behind. The player, and thus the character, came up with a brilliant plan or even a spontaneous strategy that enabled the group to survive when it likely would have failed. Did you think? Did you use your thinky parts good?
Wait.
No credit.
Really? There's story end stuff, or the 3 renowned from Werewolf?
Yeah, basically. It's a little funky.
Huh. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. So anyway, I could absolutely get a brand new path of Newman. Which I don't think I will.
As for how you are contacted, no, you have an email. You get an email.
Sounds like we need a cult.
And there's a package with at your various domiciles.
Okay. Pick it up, shake it. He used FedEx to go across town.
No, he used an undergrad student.
Fred X, right, okay. Misread that. Why does he not get in trouble for that? Thanks, Fred.
Hi, Kimiko.
Go away, Fred. Also, I'm not going to tip you.
But I brought it. I ran all the way here.
Good for you.
Yeah, inside the package are a little...
I'll open it with my damask, soul steel knife. It screams when I cut tape. Neat.
The concept of tape is dead.
Yeah, all across, all across campus, there's posters falling everywhere. Damn it!
It's a windy day.
Somewhere over the mid-Atlantic, the FedEx plane is just littered.
Yeah, there's some guy in the back of the FedEx plane going,
That's unfortunate.
I'm not going to be held responsible
no.
for this.
The guy sitting in the back of the FedEx plane looks over at all the contents on the floor, picks up the volleyball. I knew it was going to come to this.
Well, this is World of Darkness, so it ends differently.
You mean where he gets sepsis from taking out his tooth with an ice skate?
No. Sorry, Voight. It's your time in the barrel. Thank you very much. No, there's a medicine bottle, like medication bottle, no label.
I know what you want me to do, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold it up to the light and look in it.
There's like probably a dozen gel caps in there.
Why this guy has tenure, I don't know.
This isn't my new site.
The email indicates that these are in case you want to negate the effects of some
Oh, it's the anti-drug drug.
recreational substances. Be careful of the postage stamps.
I peeled it off, peeled the postage stamp off with my knife. Oh my god, you just killed the idea of postage!
I wanted to send this letter to my grandma, but I just don't know how!
I just don't know how! The post office just withers away and fluff into the wind. Alright.
The mail carrier, literally with his bag, walking down the street, just kind of chucks it into the road.
I don't know why I'm holding this. Bye.
Down is up, left is right, nothing is meaning anymore. Woo!
Yeah.
And he just flies away. Everybody standing on the street goes,
The UPS guy just like drives home, brings the boxes inside. These are all mine now.
You mean the boxes that no longer have tape on them?
Yes.
Picks it up. Oh.
There's
My Fabergé eggs!
It wasn't in a box. It's mine
Yeah,
now.
that's great. Then the only person in town, we hear, my Fabergé eggs! Everybody just turns and looks towards Herr Doktor Geist's house. Pity. Real pity. Right there.
No, you're not. Your knives do not have the same effect as the rifle.
Darn.
Their basic effect is they can hurt things.
Specific things.
No, it hurts things that can't be hurt by other things. Which made more sense when...
Before you said it out loud?
Well, no, it makes more sense if you're that deep into the, barrel for World of Darkness / Exarted.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah, okay.
It's like Narcan on steroids.
I drank too much.
Oh,
hangover.
No.
That's not...
No.
Narcan does not give you a good time. It makes you not dead. There's a big...
Not dead's cool.
Anyway.
Wait, so are these to be swallowed, or do you just break them in someone's nose and watch their, mind... Yeah, watch the synapses start firing again? Kevin's like, how do we find out?
Let's retcon it to be sublingual dissolvable tablets. That's a lot easier.
I really, really want to make a, bad, joke off of sublingual, but, not going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
could.
I mutter under my breath.
I mutter under my tongue. All right. Oh, you can. I mean, if you want.
I'm waiting for this. I already know where this is gonna go. I'm waiting for this.
The municipal airport's just over there. They got a bush hopper and the whirly bird.
And a puddle jumper to go with the bush hopper?
Yes.
Tragically, I'm assuming that since this is Kevin's interpretation, they're literally on big placards.
Well, of course.
Duh. All right. So anyway, he gave us tickets. He gave us tickets because God forbid we make the 12-hour drive, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
yes.
if you wanted to rent a.
I'm waiting for this. I'm honestly waiting for this.
Like, no.
I'm waiting for this.
Rent a the first a private jet or something yourself, and I mean.
And where do you think it's gonna land?
The municipal airport.
I guarantee goddamn to you, Oceana County is not going to be able to handle a Lear. We'd be flying to either Ludville or to the Great Swamp. Either of which is, really... Yeah. Let's fly to Ludington and see what kind of rental cars we get. Oh, none. Let's fly to Muskegon and see what kind of rental cars we get.
Crap.
A rusty 1987 GMC? I'm on board.
I need an Uber.
An Uber in Oceana County. Oh, you're making my head hurt. All right. So we'll fly to Ford International Airport and rent a car there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't give me any shit on that. Oh, you said Ford International? They've renamed it Ross International. All right. Since it's a burner festival, did he give us money for? Did he give us a stipend for camping supplies?
Why would you need a stipend for camping supplies?
Yeah.
I assume the survivalist has plenty.
Oh, yeah. Did I bring them, though? We should find out.
Let's see. Why don't... Great. Other bloody nose.
It's gonna be a
You got gauze.
It's gonna be a good night.
Yeah. It's a good look for me. Okay. Let's find out.
I literally don't know what you two knuckleheads are rolling for, considering he's got armory, not survivalist.
Oh.
And if we're going to New Era, we'll just get in contact with Rob's Hunter's Hunted character that
lives in the school bus buried in the ground.
Exactly. Of course, he's not home because he's up panhandling on the on I-96 exit ramps.
True. And what are you talking about? You got billions.
That's why I am not doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm assuming that
This guy.
I will find something to throw at you.
I
I assume that Herr Doktor Geist wanted this done correctly, so we're not going home. We're not going back to a hotel every night.
All right.
For what it's worth, Electric Forest is a local burner festival that clogs the freeways and the exit ramps to this very, very, very tiny little place that has a very large, what used to be riding stables that has turned into a water park recreational area, and they put aside, what, 40 acres for the festival?
I think it's 50.
50 acres. They put aside 50 acres to, essentially build their own burner festival, and it is clogged up for 2 weekends in the middle of summer, wherein the fields are filled with cars and tents and stoners. So, all of this is available on Google if you care enough. Electric Forest, New Era, Michigan. So anyway,
Great summary.
I do what I can. Since you're trying, you're doing all this just to dick with us, and any audience we might have is like, the crap's he talking about?
Yeah.
Why are they groaning?
Groaning because I have to see them all at places I go here. Because apparently it's a stop.
Yeah.
To restock booze.
Duh.
Dude. Or water, because you got to keep hydrated.
Yeah.
Especially when you're, strung out of your head.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Somebody has to rehydrate you.
You don't need a water bottle for an IV.
I mean, the needle's already in your arm.
Yeah, the needle's already in your arm. They don't even have to run an IV. They just plug in. Oh.
That's worse.
So, anyway, did he give us a stipend for...
you have camping equipment.
Excellent.
There's a tent,
Is it quality?
sleeping bags, and a bunch of... or a thing of...
We're upgrading, aren't we?
bundle of firewood, some matches...
Briefcase full of the fun times.
See, the problem is, I was actually feeding Kevin, feeding Kevin a line so he could react, and he missed his chance.
Yeah.
Any hardware?
Oh, you mean guns?
No. Like, for camping. Keep feeding him the line.
You have a really sharp pen.
Nice.
Like this one.
A really sharp pen.
Also,
There, he finally gets it.
you have a camping torch.
Google can do a lot. It has a lot of trouble with that.
Ruben mistranslated the
Wasn't a matter of mistranslating. I assumed that a T in
Cyrillic.
T in Cyrillic and a T in Roman were the same.
They're not.
They are not. So it is not a camping torch. What the Cyrillic on the haft translates to camping axe. Even gonna leave the sheath on? Come on.
Sure.
Do it properly.
Yeah, no, this was a Christmas present for me, and apparently anything to do with a wolf is
turn it the
Tilt
other.
it.
No, turn it the other way.
Tilt.
Yeah, tilt it so that it catches. No, the other way so it catches the light.
Yeah.
There we are.
there's the wolf there, or one might say
There.
a black dog.
Black dog. Yeah. So
Yeah,
camping axe.
My dad sees any kind of wolf on something, he's like, Kevin, I love this. I don't know.
It's kind of cool. It's a little weird. The best part of it is they shaped the steel so there was enough room to engrave a dog nose.
Snoot and ear.
Yeah, there's special accommodations in the steel for the snoot.
Anyway, that thing aside, I know. Yeah, sure. There's a camping axe.
Okay.
It's not as fancy.
I was gonna say I would love to crack open all of this stuff. He's got like half a dozen MREs and all of this stuff, but mysteriously it's all written in Cyrillic, and it's archaic Cyrillic at that, as though it were 100 years ago.
I like that. We'll do that.
I hate Herr Doktor Geist. I really do. I wish nothing but misfortune upon
he
him.
needed some room in one of his storage rooms anyway, so he just unloaded all this Russian army surplus from.
Did I ever tell you about going into my friend's basement and finding the crates marked in Cyrillic that were still sealed?
No. But this doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise anybody, really. There was also a box that was marked Report to Congress 1984.
Good year.
Yeah.
Good year.
So anyway. All right. Yeah. Well, I think we'll do this the proper way. We'll rent a Subaru Outback.
Okay. The only color they have
Is lesbian blue.
Yes.
What?
Also, any hate? I just said yes. He's the one who.
What?
I'm just saying if there's any.
Why would there be?
I'm just saying in case there is. Okay. The dog.
Next thing I know, you're gonna rag on me for getting a whole case of Blue Moon to put in the back.
Nobody's gonna question you. Oh, also, instead of the, in addition to all the 100-year-old Soviet
Survival kit.
MREs, are a whole case of Hormel chili.
Okay.
Oh, quite.
Yeah, the Hormel chili makes the dog whine. Hello, Pooch.
All right, so yeah, you follow the long line of cars clogging up US 31.
Oh no, see, we'll get off early and take Oceana Drive up and go in the back entrance.
Better idea.
Pulling some Garugal Fu maps to...
No, what I will do is I will check the IP of anybody that has, logged on to the Electric Forest forums, track back and scan those to see if there are any secret routes to get them in to avoid the crowd on 31 that logically, literally, there will always be.
Secret tunnel.
Also, you...
Actually, the best way to avoid the crowds is probably to come south.
Yep.
From, Ludington and avoid the crowds that way.
Yeah.
Actually, oddly enough, it's quite a few... It's buried on, like, page 3 of the search.
No, I'd be searching their, once I found their IPs, I'd be digging back and then checking through their...
what I mean is, there's a lot of...
DMs.
No, there's a lot of talk about the secret route, and the routes opened at Electric Forest, and the secret ways at Electric Forest.
He's talking about drugs.
It's our own fear and loathing.
How dare you? We were somewhere outside of Fremont, on the edge of the forest, when the drugs started to kick in. I remember saying something like, maybe you should drive, and suddenly the air was filled with all sorts of screeching, diving. Anyway. How dare you?
It was there. I couldn't help it.
How dare you? So, that's the next...
Speaking of that movie.
Speaking of that book,
we did... movie I got completely drunk and watched with my sister and my brother.
Thomas S. Hunterson.
See, the best part of it is, I knew it wasn't because he read the book.
Are you referring to that one?
Fear and Loathing?
No.
I know you didn't read.
You should
Fear
know
and
that.
Loathing was a book.
Yeah.
First.
It probably was.
Gonzo!
I did tell you the story, right?
Yes.
Of why... No. One more reason I sort of want to strangle my brother and bury him on the back 40 is he had recently said to my mom, recently in the past year or two, that he felt he should get around to reading Fear and Loathing because, after all, there was that one time he walked into a bar in Aspen and asked the bartender why there was a crowd over in the corner on an otherwise quiet night. Oh, that guy? He's a famous author. So my brother went over and drank with Hunter S. Thompson for a night.
Yeah, the amount of people
It
your
didn't
brother
call you?
just...
From Aspen? He had no idea who this guy was. He literally had no idea who Hunter S. Thompson was.
Let's not
Hey,
not
you know
even
who this guy
mention
is?
my nightmare fuel.
No, that's... I don't know if you've heard this one, actually.
Probably not.
So, back when my other brother... I actually tolerated my other brother on Facebook. He had... he posted a picture that a friend of his had taken because when he was living out in Malibu, he would always go in and run into the same guy on his beer runs, and the guy was always in the same party store picking up his booze supplies. So he has a picture of, and this is my brother, probably in his mid-20s, leaning against his Corvair with Gary Busey. And Gary Busey would always greet him, oh, hey, meeting on tonight? Because they would always run into each other at the same liquor store. And so I post this picture, and Kevin's like, I have bad nightmares of Gary Busey. I have the fear. Fear in me. Fear.
I have had more than one nightmare of Gary Busey chasing me around my uncle's house with an axe.
But was it a camping axe?
Camping torch?
It was a glamping axe.
Oh my god.
So yes, these are my brothers.
Okay, so back to...
Now I know what to get Kevin for his birthday.
A signed Gary Busey print? Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, you
Framed in bulletproof glass.
As one does. Alright, so anyway, we make our way into the forest.
Yes, the back route into... Isn't it like a Double J resort?
Yeah, Double J. Which used to be Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Jack and Jill riding stables turned
Yep.
into Double J, and then turned into the legend that is Double J,
Yeah.
with the water park.
Yep.
Went there once. Wasn't that fun?
Okay.
Leave it to Tay-Tay to not enjoy a water park.
Well, when they said there were water sports there, I thought it was something completely different.
There's that stick.
There's no lemonade
There's no
fountains
stick.
there.
He found out too late.
The cocaine supernova.
In the sky. Alright, so anyway. We make our way and get parked in the back 40s, set up our pop tent.
Yep. There's enough room for two of you.
Yeah.
Alright, beforehand I will have gotten us essentially like idiot lanyards with like pill bottle flasks so we can carry the detox on a little thread around our neck so it's never lost, because I know
I'd lose it.
Absent-minded?
Yeah.
I try to plan ahead.
No. I understand why you're getting that. And why you refer to them as such.
Yeah, the idiot card, yes. I think I'll also have found a way to secure a mini safe into the Subaru, bolted in the tire well, with probably like $2,000 in cash, just to be safe. Kevin's like, your lesbian machine will be stolen and you will be out of luck.
I think that invalidates your contract with the rental
He
company.
probably bought the rental car.
If they're going to search the tire well for a new set of bolts, feel fucking free.
This car
I
weighs
know,
a little bit more than it used to.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
This car has new enhancements and the value has been brought up. We're going to charge you. Your deposit on it is null and void. Well, here's $200. Okay.
Well, no, you brought up the value as soon as you put the case of Blue Moon in the back.
The next person to rent the Outback. Is that Blue Moon I smell?
The vibes in here are amazing. Tingly.
Tingly.
Okay, so yeah, you get camp set up.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, make a
Survival check?
Survival check.
Smarts and survival?
Yeah, we'll make it smarts and survival.
I actually gave him I actually gave him survival. No,
Yeah.
I didn't give him smarts. Okay, so re-roll that 10.
Of course.
3 successes.
You are successful in
Well,
figuring out how to raise the tent without the instructions.
Or without a second pair of hands.
I'm mingling.
Okay, because the instructions are in Russian.
Yeah.
Also, you don't know which MREs are which. So it's...
Yeah, don't open them all to find out.
No, that's what I do anytime I open one to eat it.
Okay.
The best part of this is I assume he opens it up, takes it, opens up another one, eats it. Those were the cigarette... And never mind. That was the soap... Yeah. Too late.
So you're mingling.
This gum tastes like rubber.
Here, watch this. Bubbles.
Is that guy blowing up a condom?
Allah, Coneheads.
Well, no. The worst part of it is, I imagine he's doing this while setting up the tent. Chew. And suddenly it's got like 4 guys. Hi. How you doing?
You grab that post.
I'll be
grabbing any post you want.
Yeah. No. One of the guys goes, "Oh, okay." So he pulls out his his survival text on tents and so on, and it's called "Grasping Jewels and Erecting Pillars." Which
I hate you so much.
what?
I wasn't expecting that.
That was a text that they found in the Hidden Manse in Exalted.
Yep.
The end days of those solar exalts got
Weird.
no, it turned all very expected.
Magic food does not give you nutrition.
No. I was actually thinking about that game, since you picked up that book at Half Price Books a couple weeks back. I was actually thinking about that game and how I so badly wanted to strangle Rich. Yeah, I bet you it turns out that the real enemy is the Nadrog.
Yeah. It's the Nadrog.
It was that was the thing, is the AI of the manse they were in was the Guardian. And the Guardian was so helpful and Rich was like, I bet the real enemy is the Nadrog, the reverse Guardian. And I'm just looking at the module. Poker face. Because it was very close to, you want to run this f***ing game?
Yeah.
Like
You don't
only got that set to
only that, because let's not forget, we all tapped into the weird subconscious thought process.
That wasn't listed. It wasn't actually enumerated in the module.
Yeah, because we're like, and door number 5. There are 6 doors. Why would you just choose that one? Because there are 5 casts. What?
Yeah.
And it's the right door. Oh, okay, fine.
Literally, just walk in and that door. Why? Because reasons. Okay, that's fine, because, that's exactly it. All right, so anyway, I'm mingling while he's attracting some young, strapping, help.
They have,
Weirdly, they're all firefighters.
Yeah, and one of them doubles as a
Now we need to play Rob's game.
masseur.
So it could be the reverse.
One of them's a masseur, and he has that little belt, and he's got a nice pump bottle of Gastro Slide.
That's horrible in at least 3 separate ways.
Why?
That's horrible in at least 3 separate ways. So anyway, I'm mingling away from, the gayest campsite handy.
All right, yeah, you find...
which I also imagine is great, because the firefighters are helping him erect the tent.
Wow, these are soft sleeping bags. I bet they're really comfortable.
We're experts at pitching tents.
No, you're not.
Wait, really? That euphemism slid past you?
No, I understood what you're saying.
So anyway.
That would be Derek's response. No, you're not.
No, you're not. I'm much better at pitching tents. Oh, yes, you are, sweetie. Yeah, I imagine, though, one of the firemen looks over at the Subaru Outback.
Her car. And you just get that. Being looked at weirdly.
So yeah, you're talking to a couple of very pleasant burners who have they're passing a joint,
Yeah.
but they haven't really gotten to the hard stuff yet.
The burners are burning on. Okay.
One has
All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask this for the sake of it.
lime green hair,
Yep.
fluorescent purple hair,
Okay.
and one has the the shaved what's that, a fascie or
Yeah.
part shaved, and an abundance of piercings with a rainbow colored hair, like the whole.
Yeah. No, I think. So we haven't run into dreadlocks and hemp Henley in various colors.
they're
or the Rasta, you know.
yeah. There's actually a. They're most of them are setting up a bunch of booths
Oh, sweet.
for selling their merch.
How much of the merch is glassware?
90%.
No, just probably that particular booth. This one's selling, lotions and soaps. This one's selling hemp, purses.
Hemp accessories,
Yeah.
bracelets,
Necklace.
necklaces, dresses, blankets.
Mm.
Another one is selling various lubricants.
I imagine the hemp blanket would be itchy.
Not if it's actually processed, right?
A lot of lubricants and oils and essential oils and
Unguents and
unguents and other recreational aids. They're all natural and
yeah. As I'm passing by, ping, ping, ping. Why would those be Wi-Fi enabled?
It's like I just got like 3 different. I just got like 26 different Bluetooth hookups. Like right now that I go. Deep, boop.
File that away.
One of the firemen squeals.
He goes back to pounding a steak in. Alright, so anyway.
That's when you actually see the fox girl. You're not really sure how she has a tail attached.
Click.
Yeah, the whole gamut is arriving and setting up tents, and there's music in the background. You see a couple of the Rastas.
Did Herr Doktor Geist ever tell us why we were here? Oh, that was in the briefing that you ignored.
The what?
Flip. Probably shouldn't look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I laughed too hard.
Last year there were several reportings of events of missing time amongst.
You're gonna make my eye twitch. I swear, right on the spot. Missing time at a burner festival? That's weird. Okay, so
As well as some odd reports of strange sightings of odd creatures and nothing that seems out of place for anybody who.
oh my lord, I hate this guy, and I hate the fact that being World of Darkness, it takes on altogether dumber subtexts. Missing time, strange creatures.
At least,
Hey, look, delirium.
at least 3 reported pregnancies.
3 reported.
And also the
I really should have done a chemical scan on these, morning after pills to see exactly what he put into them.
What was it? Oh, all of the children born from the pregnancies here were disappeared later.
We usually don't disappear them until they turn about 14, but that's another story. Oh, Herr Doktor Geist.
And there's also a very musical talent, like he calls it, it's an electric dance music artist.
I will go into his supervillain lair and use my taser to its greatest effectiveness.
Who is going to be performing during the festival? And
I'm surprised he didn't put scare quotes around that. Performing. All he's going to be doing is sitting at a computer pushing buttons, which isn't performing. Back in my day. Yeah, just tease. Tease.
it's actually a woman.
Cool.
Thank you for splitting that hair.
Also, it's oddly enough.
Yeah.
She is also a there are actually some flyers around for a goth Asian girl.
Yup.
Wait, what?
There's another goth Asian girl who's a DJ.
Do I know her?
You've heard of her. Does a lot of underground work, but
But is she any good?
yes, her performance are considered. What? Her performances are considered as psychedelic as the drugs that are flowing around here.
I got the autograph.
And at least there, when she gets into her darker phases, there have been at least the lowest amount were 12 people who were committed for attempted suicide. That's when she went into her goth phase.
Okay, so I got 7 of her albums.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Derek to notice what's going on with you on this when he's around.
Oh, the best part is
someone's playing.
That the
Why are you?
all of the albums,
Don't speak.
Okay.
none of them are actually. They're all underground. There's no actual record label.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's no legitimate distribution, which is why I have that many bootlegs.
You bought them directly from her site, didn't you?
No. Oh God, no. With this character, no. I scoured every possible sub-forum on the most illegitimate websites, and
So the true question is,
Whisper
does your
nets.
character donate anonymously?
donate what?
Money?
God, no.
No?
Why would I?
No, nobody actually knows. She doesn't have a website. There are fan sites, a lot of fan sites. She doesn't.
So events are just... she tells one person and they tell...
No. That's the point of the flyers being up, because more than likely, this was not even listed on the Electric Forest lineup. She simply showed up and told someone she was playing.
Yeah.
That's why the flyers are there.
She's so far underground. She looks up at Bedrock.
Bedrock was okay for the first 2 albums, but after that they sold out.
Yeah, it really did. So anyway, yeah, she'll be performing.
Oh.
There's quite a bit of buzz about that. There's also some of the more other leaning cliques are hoping she doesn't get doesn't ruin the vibe here.
I'm kidding. I'm about set to start. Actually, no. I'm gonna source the closest local screen printing place and do a rush job on a few hundred bootleg T-shirts to sell at a booth.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna set up a booth and start selling this crap.
Oddly enough, as might be expected, the only merch out for her is bootleg.
Which is why I'm setting one up.
Legitimate money. Woo!
You kidding? I'm probably just going to use this for, shoe money for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as anyone...
Unless you wanted to run the booth.
Does this look like a face that would run the booth? No, I'm not talking me. I'm talking the character.
It looks like a face that doesn't have any money, so yes.
He's the security for the booth at that point.
What security?
I don't know.
To handle the money is what he's trying to say, which when he'd leave it in a ditch somewhere when he got, looked at by a
Something happened
red
over there.
hot fireman.
What?
A fun bunny.
A fun bunny.
Alright, so as it's getting dark, the fires are lighting up and the forest is turning on, all the neon lights and all the shit that's been...
And all the various,
hung up.
vaguely amusement park things that they do just to amuse the burners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the glowing necklaces and other stuff start showing up, and...
That's what I should have done. I should have shown up with a concession just to sell candy necklaces.
Honestly, you should have. A couple of acts are actually performing.
Wait, there's music here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's weird.
And then there's, everybody starts taking drugs.
Unless you want to fight me on this. I'll have one of those little plug-in spectroscopes for my phone to do some chemical analysis.
Okay.
I'm not going to a burner festival and not doing a copious amount of recreational. So I'm not Derek.
What's Derek doing?
Drinking.
About right.
Okay.
Yeah, so Derek's pounding back the Bud Lights with the firemen.
Not the only thing getting pounded.
In the back. So, what were you going to drink at the festival?
Jack Daniels.
So anyway, you're approached by a...
Who, him or me?
Yeah, you are, as you are wandering through to find a porta potty, you stumble into what, in your drunken haze, appears to be a half-naked woman with, neon orange paint from the waist up and a orange rabbit mask. And she offers you what looks to be Flintstone vitamins.
Come on, Derek. Be cool.
She's also... It's not quite cold, but she looks like she...
is cold.
Thank
cold.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Moving on.
Do you remember the reference?
Which one? I'm not sure where you're going with this one.
Orange boobs and a rabbit mask.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. This does sound familiar. Wait a minute.
An electric forest.
Oh yeah.
All I remember is orange boobs.
And around. Yes. Okay.
Orange.
Yes. Yeah. Moving on. Let's not name check people that can't defend themselves. Electric Forest. Not even once. Not even 5 times.
You encounter the.
I have to think my goth, Asian persona has to be kind of an aberration.
There are a few goths here,
but not many goth Asians.
No, there's more emos, but
Great.
there's also the Fox girl seems to have a following, and there is a.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
That's not surprising.
There is a
Click.
neon.
Every time.
Duh.
You don't know how she does it, but the tail wags. Click. Record.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Just hold down on the click button.
There's also a.
That one's getting saved for later.
Auto click.
There's a rainbow-colored. Somebody in a rainbow-colored badger suit passing out postage stamps.
Oh,
Badger.
no. See,
Mushroom.
British badger.
see. I know better than to ask for a forever stamp.
Yeah. Oh, he also does have a bag of mushrooms.
Yeah.
If you want one of those.
Yeah, I will go ahead and take a stamp and covertly run it through my spectrograph. Pure, high quality.
High quality LSD.
I know that. I just didn't want the brown acid. Thanks.
No brown acid.
All right. Oh yes. Me in Washington.
Oh. So what are you doing?
Are you?
At this point, Derek would have probably acquired bracelets.
No, but
and would do the nice thing and trade the bracelet for said.
She's not asking for trade. She's holding it out.
No. But I would do the festival thing.
Okay.
you give her beads. Give her beads.
Whatever the bracelet is, I take off.
Give her beads.
Okay.
Because apparently,
I've been to one of those.
Apparently, Derek's,
Derek's
at Mardi Gras this year.
He's got beads. He's got bracelets. He's ready.
You also wander past the what has been termed the grease pit.
Yeah.
There's a massive limbs in there.
Yeah.
Twisting, writhing.
Yep.
Splorching.
Mud wrestling. Me.
That's not mud.
I know.
It used to be Jello, but it's not going to taste like grape. I'm not going to finish that.
My eyes darted over at you with concern.
So what you doing now?
I'm actually. How are you managing my my time with Johnny Cash as a spirit coyote?
Okay, this one needs to be ready for things, so that'll be right there.
What do you think?
Knowing my character, Electric Forest became a whole lot more electric, and I'm watching all the Wi-Fi signals, interacting, and everything's become weirdly connected.
The hot spots, they pulse, throb,
and around me, everybody's getting. Oh, I'm getting this weird chill, my hair's standing on.
But there's a group who had just taken they'd each taken some ecstasy, and they're like, oh, but it feels so. Weird!
We're going to have to put a disclaimer at the start of this, aren't we? I think we should.
It hasn't gotten to any point beyond,
They collapse into a pile.
Click. I swear at this point my character's just become Bender.
Neat!
You take pictures of things in case you can't remember.
Oh no, I'll remember all of this.
Oh no, it's the hangover all over again.
I'll remember all of
Yay to be cursed with.
Yeah, she's
remembering
uploading everything to the cloud. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Click. Oh no, that's the problem. Is I assume the acid just makes my character even more hyper aware of her own cyberkinesis. So
Also, there's a bit of synesthesia in there. Like, you know what cyan really sounds like.
No, worse. I can taste the data packets.
Yeah, that too. I was getting there. The music, though, it's tactile.
It is for everybody around me now, too. I'm getting a weird, unsettling, tingly feeling. Yay! I'm completely undercover at this point. Nobody will notice my power.
Ha-ha!
There's a
I
rope.
excite everybody.
There's a roped off. Actually, not roped off. Somebody seemed to put together in a short amount of time a more decorative stick barrier, like branch barrier,
Okay.
with an opening, and a
Wait. Is it one of those weird fairy openings that's like the interwoven branches into
Flowers in random spots.
and then it turns
Fairy circle standing.
and then it goes into the weird, braided, stick fencing.
Mm-hmm. And it's like there's a placard, the Sappho's Forest.
Wolves.
That name,
Swinging back there later.
Yeah.
that name was just like light bulb, but half dim.
We'll just circle back on that one.
There seems to be some chanting and a bonfire further in. A lot of dancing and I'll say ululations.
I was going to say dancing, writhing. What's the difference, really?
Yeah, well.
Okay, with metal music. Any music that makes somebody go like this, it's alright.
Anything catching your interest?
Oh, all sorts of things are catching my interest. But I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to actually discover, the Garu amongst us.
We'll just garoogle it.
Garoogle it. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm just going to go ahead and put that search term in and watch, literally, watch all the, red flags ping up around me. By the way, somebody just searched this at Electric Forest. Ears perk up. Sometimes literally.
Yeah.
Then there's the pineapple pizza.
What, the sin against God and man? Yes. So anyway, what's Derek doing? I mean,
Well,
has he had his first, second, and third gay encounter yet? I mean,
No,
he would have been.
So did you
Eventually-
eat your Flintstone
It would have
vitamins?
been brought over to.
you're not gonna find me.
Yeah, you have no way of
You
finding
have no way of finding me.
Very true.
Come on,
No, I'd be wandering around to the different stages.
take your vitamins.
No, he doesn't know what they'll do to him.
No, I'd be waiting till I get to a specific stage that I feel.
You do
alright
notice
with the
that
music.
there are some various spots in the area that have more data usage than others, and there are a few that are just dead spots.
That's interesting.
Also,
Because this isn't a big enough place that they would have blackout areas unless they're specifically shielded, which I find really... Anyway, go on.
inside the fairy ring is one of them.
Yeah. Now Derek will be going to each specific stage until he finds the one that he wants to be there and be otherworldly.
Okay, so he
wants to enjoy himself at fullest when he's in a specific spot.
That's fantastic. So literally, I'm going to have to drag him out because he's causing a scene as the only black juggalo.
No.
No, you find your mosh pit. I'll just say that.
It's a trashy West Michigan band that won't get radio play outside of,
A trashy West
the
Michigan
231 area code and...
metal band.
Oh, wait, no, I'm talking about
No.
you, actually. What? Dude, you have a Pop Evil shirt. What?
Okay, so you find the metal. You find the metal band,
It disappeared.
and you take your.
Oh, did I mention that buddy of mine actually his brother was with Still Remains?
Really?
Yeah, he was a drummer. I believe he was a drummer. So anyway, this is the friend of mine that is right on the edge of super famous. Like multiple people around him are super famous, but he's not.
He's the friend of them.
It's almost confounding. It's really
He
strange.
grounds them to normal.
Anyway, go on.
Everybody's
So
got
you found your West Michigan sludge metal band.
No. Wouldn't have been a metal band.
What?
Okay, you find the Jimmy Buffett
No.
cover band.
Yeah, the Flamingos.
Okay, then you find.
Did you not want a cheeseburger in paradise?
No, I don't want a cheeseburger in paradise.
You're not giving me anything to work with, so I'm either gonna put it out there for you and tell you what band you like, or you're going to give me something.
He likes the band of no, because everyone we suggest he says no.
Because you throw ones that I wouldn't even go to as a person.
Derek isn't you. Derek is a college-educated black man.
You're telling me that you wouldn't go see the thrash metal group.
No, I probably would.
Okay, that's what I described. No. I wouldn't even go see that if it were me.
I was referring to the Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, because you'd already turned down anyway. So you're at a trashy metal band. Done.
Which is where we started.
Well, he went. Well, that's the problem. Is that Flintstones vitamin made him think it was something else.
If you have input, effing give it.
So anyway,
No, it would have been EDM style music, not metal or anything like that.
okay.
Okay, so Derek likes EDM.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, there's some.
But the big question is, this still hasn't been answered.
Are you going to take the drugs?
Yes.
Okay.
When I got to the concert stage.
Yeah, because you might run out.
No.
Because
I don't want to get lost on the way.
there's a certain logic. I'll back him up on that one. All right. Anyway, I'm going to continue to circulate, looking for things and stuff, and I'm actually going to catalog all of the dead zones.
There are probably 4 of them.
Okay. So we've got one with the fairy ring.
Yep.
What else?
Let's see. You got the fairies, or at least the.
Yeah, thank you for just putting
Putting it out there.
making Not even trying.
There's a...
Those are all blank.
No,
Except
no.
there's like
No, not. I was looking for the one that wasn't blank. Thank you. Go back to your sludge metal, techno. Okay, so the fairy ring.
Yep. There's a area... It's a larger one in between the... we're setting up around the... a certain part of the field, which seems to have some amount of... I wouldn't call it security, but people kind of ushering others to not bother anybody inside.
So security, but not in black t-shirts.
Yes. There are some raised curtains.
so it's the silent.
No, just the plain clothes. Plain clothes. What I'm waiting for is, the telltale description. Yeah, they're all big burly guys in flannel.
There's the
Yells. Oh my god, you have terrible breath, dog.
Yes.
you actually find one of them is weirdly at the porta potty nexus.
That is literally the weirdest place not to have Wi-Fi, considering, well, okay, fair enough, they'd be drugged out of their heads, but I'm imagining who's going to be, dropping a deuce without their phone.
I know. That's why it's weird. And everybody's pretty sure that place, the Wi-Fi is crap.
Yes.
You can put your joke right here.
Oh, I get it.
I get it.
So anyway, what else? Like 4 or 5, because I've got we've got the Fae, we've got the Poop Smiths. What else?
The staging area and
Like backstage?
it seems like something is being put up there.
There's a backstage blackout. But there's multiple stages scattered around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it each backstage or just one backstage?
Just one.
Okay.
And then there's one it's like Wi-Fi blackout, but there's a lot of lights there. There's actually a tower for some purpose, and it's all lit up, and you just can't really tell why it wouldn't be. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
That pretty much cover it?
Yeah. There are a couple. There is actually another that is really bright.
Like a center of Wi-Fi,
Not so much a center as in that Wi-Fi source has a lot more activity than the others. It's not what everything else is branching off of, but it's just a more
there's a
powerful,
concentration.
more powerful signal.
What's that around?
A bunch of techno nerds. Techno folk who are all getting their groove on and
I want to find out what acts are going to be going up on that one stage that's got the blackout.
well, see, there's a bunch of flyers.
Knew it.
I have to verify these things. Try to keep up.
Yeah. And they seem to be
She's a toreador, isn't she?
what are you talking about? Just because she's pale does not mean she's The undead.
That's Kevin's version of "Do you want to run this game?"
Yeah.
What do you? No.
I had no idea.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. Absolutely not a Toreador. You don't mind if I go over to my book and look up what the
That name pops in my head for some reason.
what
Toreador?
Toreador?
Yes. I don't know why.
There's no helping him at
No,
this point.
no.
There's
Nope.
no helping him.
Don't know why.
Let's see what the index tells me. I'm not looking up disciplines for Toreadors.
Okay.
Tay-Tay's like, oh, disciplined?
So you hear some people in the crowd talking excitedly about the act they're really looking forward to.
Okay.
Oh, which one is this?
They really just look at you like, why are you listening to our conversation?
I want to be a part of things!
Oh, I would.
That's rude.
I want to be a part! Don't leave me out again!
No, to be fair, I probably would have said it out loud. Not
Because you're...
thinking I'm thinking it in my head and just uttering it.
So the best part is by giving him, a drunk character and absent-minded as a thing. It's not role-playing. It's just a... What? What was that?
What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
What now?
So,
I figures Toreador's right near the end. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
That was supposed to be an thought.
yeah.
What?
Okay.
How do I tell them that I no longer have an internal monologue?
They look at you. The other one takes the bong, and then they pass it. He's like, you notice a guy
That's
off to the
right.
side making a bong out of an apple.
That's neat. Never would have thought apple.
There's another guy.
That's literally the most common thing a bong is made out of, next to a busted up beer can.
There's a guy. Also, a guy who's
I
making
feel so bad knowing this when he doesn't.
who's
No,
making a bong
I know this. I'm just
Out of an
playing
empty-
it off as Derek wouldn't.
out of an empty Werner's can.
Yeah.
Tay-Tay doesn't care unless it's a Faygo can.
Rob's not here. I'm not Rob.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about any of that.
You have a marijuana cigarette held in front of you. It smolders.
Sure.
Remember, puff, puff, pass.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I will do exactly that.
Okay. Somebody who's passing by takes it and
Wanders off.
wanders off, and
Eh.
you see them take a hit off it and then pass it to somebody else who's just kind of standing there. And
It has traveled to everybody. It's the traveling blonde.
yeah,
Quick, movie, go.
I'm reading, man. Don't even. And there's a 50% chance that,
so you're enjoying
It'll be
it.
made before this gets out.
Well,
You're-
no, there's a 50% chance if it's a stoner movie, I haven't watched it.
So you're your clothes are feeling really good right now,
Oh, yeah.
and your stuff's starting to swim in your vision. You see a rainbow badger come up and start dancing in front of you and offers you a postage stamp or a mushroom.
Mushroom would be okay.
Okay, hands you a mushroom. He then dabs.
And then gets, beaten stupid by the surrounding crowd. Somebody dabbed. The cudgels come out. Thump, thump, thump. No, I meant like, this type of dab. Oh, you mean like drugs.
Too
okay.
late.
Yeah. And then the Zerglings unburrowed.
Worst birthday party ever.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Everything changed. Yeah, that'd be great. Like the entire festival stops, turns. Huh? Everything just changed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Toreadors use presence, which is the discipline of emotional manipulation.
Oh.
Fervor or unreasoning terror in mortals.
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
I'm absolutely watching this one. All right. So,
See, a couple other furries have shown up too. There's a guy in a hot pink wolf suit, and another in a teal colored wolf suit. One in a black colored wolf suit that actually has hot pants. And then there's the fantastic chicken suit.
We're partying with chicken.
You're partying with chicken.
I'm partying with chicken.
I'm over here scoping out.
You gave me the odd one. I'm partying with that one. It's weird.
What?
Because the badger that the badger
got beat senseless.
The badger that offered you his mushroom.
What'd you put in your mouth?
See,
I should have caught that. I hate that I didn't.
I know that Ruben. I saw Ruben grinning at that point.
Yeah. It got all sick.
The chicken has a pride flag cape.
This chicken's awesome. Yeah, you should.
So you're off.
Derek doesn't care who anybody wants to be with. Derek's just like, yeah, partying with the chicken.
The report to Herr Doktor Geist is going to be so terrible. So you say he started dancing a thing that's only usually done at weddings? No. I said he did the funky chicken.
I was like, where are you going with this? I know what you're talking. Oh
no! I said
I
he
knew immediately
did the
which
funky
one you
chicken.
were talking about.
He didn't dance at all. But you said,
Oh.
No, he didn't do a dance.
he didn't dance. He said he. So anyway, I'm going to be doing my best to I don't know, scope out things around. What did you ever want to give us a name for the
Her stage, the stage name she has been given is the Lady in Black.
Oh god. Of course.
Because she never actually advertised a name. Because she's so underground. Yeah.
She's so underground. She's the underground's underground.
Do you really miss the Q that much? She's underground because she's dead and buried.
Me?
Well, to be perfectly honest, if she is properly Asian, they are usually cremated and...
Oh, but if she was Asian, wouldn't she be the kindred of the East?
There are questions I have, but I know that I know you know pretty much as little as I do about the Kuei Jin.
Yeah.
So I'm safe in assuming you're not bringing that into this. To be honest, given our general experience with Vampire the Masquerade, sort of surprised you'd be doing this, but I'll float.
So where are you at this point?
I'm trying to, get some good intel from the technical crew
Around the backstage area?
Yes.
Because they are carrying stuff
Yeah,
inside.
and by carrying stuff in, you mean a table and a laptop?
Yeah, they explain that. No, they're just setting up.
Yeah, but what do they know?
The lady's going to be performing. Not tonight. Not tonight. Tomorrow night.
No. I'm trying to actually make sense of this because they're leaving this stage unused the entire time.
What's her stage?
That's neat.
That's cool.
She had. This isn't the actual festival stage. It's
her own special.
It's her own stage.
It was the area she was allowed
I'm really.
to put it up in.
This is awesome. But she's doing. Okay, so she's doing straight up goth, but without. If she's doing it in a dead zone, that means that she's not using any real computer equipment. This is all basically just all analog stuff. So this is all really old equipment too, or old rebuilt, right? I'm trying to build my logic out.
She doesn't like.
The more this is
snoops.
explained, the more.
Oh no, because I will grease the wheels if I have to. So I got some bootlegs of her stuff that most people don't have.
I know before you knew her. I was cool before cool was cool.
Or are these guys her literal traveling crew? This is even better.
Well, the thing about her following is...
Derek would probably show up to the stage at some point, to be honest with you.
You're too busy doing the funky chicken.
No. There's no acts going on with the chicken. Just hanging out with the chicken because the chicken's awesome.
What do you think the chicken's
You're
there
slipped
to
a
do?
couple more...
Yeah, no. What do you think the end goal of Electric Forest is?
Party and have fun.
Fornication.
Yeah.
Get high.
Get drunk.
Put things in holes.
No.
Oh, Derek. The best part of it is...
Derek is the tease.
The best part of it is I actually imagine that Derek's wandering around taking all these drugs, but he's still got his t-shirt, his high school t-shirt that says straight edge and has a big old cross on the side.
No.
You were proffered several more edibles and a red solo cup full of something.
No.
You just made a trigger word. Because that's his werewolf character.
Red cup.
Too bad we couldn't have recorded that one. I don't think we could have put it anywhere anyway. I thought of a massive amount of editing.
No. Solo Cup was the least, horrible of the various World of Darkness games. The other Hunters Hunted game.
Yeah, no.
That was
that one for sure would have had to have some.
There was no way it could have been edited.
No.
It would have had flags on it.
Oh yeah.
So anyway.
First, what?
Wait, no. Here's my question. What line is your character trying to draw here? Since you're already, flying high on the E, and and psilocybin, and Jack, how do you think your character is going to put the brakes on this?
Yeah, how much resistance do you think you have at this point?
Well, no. It's going to come down to, I don't know, self-control rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll your self-control.
You want to give him a difficulty? Considering he's X, Y, and Z.
Let's go with, I'm going to up the difficulty by... What's standard? 6?
6.
We'll go with 8.
No.
He got it straight.
2, 3, 4?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
That counts, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
if this were Cthulhu Tech,
Yes.
that'd add up to a 15.
You really don't know what else you could do when they start saying chug or chanting chug.
To be fair, you are a college student.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you
Hooray for eventual stamina rolls.
it's really good. It's like liquid candy.
Oh, great.
So I
It's
actually...
Di Serono with something in it.
So I actually saw a recipe
God damn
for
it.
like a specific. There are actually specific regions for jungle juice, and this was like the northern Minnesota recipe, and
How good was it, eh?
it sounded interesting because the way they finished it was by putting like 10 pounds of fruit into it, turning into a weird sort of sangria.
Nice.
I'm actually really curious about it because it turns into this really bizarre sounding. Of course, it also requires like a suitcase of cheap beer, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah, this stuff is being ladled out of a
Trash can.
trash can.
Yeah. I figured when you said it was in a solo cup, it was coming out of a trash can at some point.
Or a keg. I mean, keg.
A tote.
At least 2 people are lapping it up off of a very high festival goer's chest.
Yeah. And she's...
He's got
neon.
abs.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He's got abs. What do they call those again?
No. And it's not the abs that you're referencing. Moving on. So anyway, so essentially this is her road crew, and this is her stage that she kind of bought and stuck on the edge of things. That what I'm getting?
What I'm trying to get at is she doesn't necessarily have a road crew. She has so many followings across that she puts in a message that she needs people from here to do this, and they come.
What wasn't I told?
Because you're up north.
Oh, right. Oh, she tracks IPs.
Huh.
That's worse. All right. Okay. That's fine. I guess there's not much else I'm going to get out of this since you've never asked me for a roll, and that tells me that I'm not going to get much out of this.
All right. Well, I mean, if you wanted to sneak in.
No, there's nothing. I mean, honestly, investigation is for the guy that's, that's really finding the taste of fireman sweat and jungle juice to be sort of piquant.
Mm.
You keep adding things I'd be doing, but one of
You want to roll a self-control and see where it goes, big guy?
I get to make a roll!
Because as soon as you make the declaration, that's when it turns into a bot. No, if you roll and there's a chance of a botch, you know what's going to happen?
What?
It's going to go worse for you. Just ask. No, No.
Ask
Put
Strobe.
the dice down. Ask Kevin what happens when a player gets froggy and says, "Don't I even get a roll for that?"
No, I know what that's like.
Just a minute.
I did that in the first werewolf game.
Yeah. That's my point. Don't chance a botch, because your character may actually do the funky chicken.
Things are getting blurry.
Yeah, I would figure.
So I'm assuming you're wandering around again.
I'm saying that this is a good place to maybe take a bit of a break since we're running on time, and we'll come back to exactly what color of fur he's picking out of his teeth in the morning. What?